Hello everyone, Julie Lindsay here. Create USQ has been a pilot project right through 2021 using the WordPress platform for ePortfolios in different courses across faculties in different disciplines. This short presentation is about using student online portfolios to support reflective learning and employability. You can find the slides for this presentation at tinyurl.com/portfolio and the date that I originally shared this at the Learning and Teaching Showcase at USQ 04/11/2021. The key questions I want to refer to in this recording are the first 4 bullet points there. What is a portfolio? Why should students create one? What is reflective practice? And how can a portfolio support employability? When we think about a portfolio, we think about the fact that it is a space for understanding and recording professional learning. It's a space for critical reflection and writing about that learning and about the experiences the learner is having. It's about developing a professional biography and career timeline. So you bring your CV up there, etc. And using frameworks to reflect critically on practice. So there are a number of different reflection frameworks. And I've also put that extra bubble there because it's also about personal branding. And we'll refer to that as well. So these are some good reasons, in fact 7 good reasons why you should create a portfolio. This goes for students, it goes for staff, for all learners. And some of these, of course, enhance digital and online literacy, foster global connections and networks through sharing that portfolio, supporting the brand of me growth, and storing meaningful multimodal artifacts. So that's some of the 7. This whole idea about branding. So branding is, it tells us who a person is and where their expertise lies. And you get a perception or an impression about a person, about an individual. And through your portfolio, your ePortfolio, this can be carefully managed to benefit you. This is a really important concept about development of an ePortfolio, this branding. And then we move into reflection. So reflection is a learning process. As a process, of course, you describe, you analyse, you evaluate your thoughts, your assumptions, beliefs, and actions. When you combine the two, this is where the real power and magic, dare I say, of a portfolio comes out. Because portfolios are not just a collection of artifacts. Right, portfolios need to go with reflective practice, and you can reflect on personal and professional identities to reveal the brand of you and, of course, your point of difference, and create online narratives around these. There are videos that we have up on the Create USQ website to support what I've just been saying about what is a portfolio, why create one, and reflective practice. When developing your portfolio, think about these 4 stages and how these may support you with this development. So, collecting media-rich artifacts from your learning and experiences. And of course, the sooner you do this, the better. I know we've had 3rd-year students join this project, and they said, "Oh, gee, I wish we'd started this in year 1 of our degree or our course or our program, because now we've got to find those artifacts again." So start as early as you can, collect, and then of course select. Not everything that you create or do or experience becomes something you want to put into your portfolio. So you need to select key artifacts, key experiences, and then reflect on these. Share those stories, share those narratives that have influenced your transformation. And then look for the connection points. Where is that brand of me? Who do you want to connect with? How do you want to connect with them? And think about, of course, the employability side of this. And how can a portfolio really support employability? It shows your increased competency. It enhances your professional growth, and it leads really to this whole expansion of your employability possibilities. Okay, so there are a number of ways that a good portfolio can support. A little bit of information about WordPress as a portfolio tool. It's been around for a long time, nearly 20 years. It's a modular platform. You use building blocks to build. It's very functional for reflective practice using a blogging part of the portfolio. You can create pages, you can create posts. We're using an outsourced host called CampusPress to make sure that all of our WordPress portfolios are working, functional, accessible the way you want them, etc. This slide actually looks at portfolio elements for learning and teaching success and is aimed at academics, teachers at the university who are now designing their course, their program to integrate portfolios into the learning. Now, think about these 6 elements. Think about the purpose of the portfolio, the design. Do you want to start with a template? What's that going to look like for your students? Are you going to integrate assessment into the use and development of the portfolio? What is your pedagogical approach? How do you introduce portfolios? How do you refer to them during the course? How do you start with a year 1 student, and then what is your expectations of a year 3 or 4 student or postgrad student in terms of portfolios? How do you want your students to create the portfolios? How are you creating that learning environment that includes discussions around portfolios and shares exemplars? And then how are you supporting the portfolios, and what support do you need from someone like our outsourced host, CampusPress, or myself even? So there's more information there that you can get regarding all of these 6 online elements as well. Don't forget, staff, teachers, academics, that we now have an ePortfolio special interest group. It's a subgroup of technology demonstrators, and we invite you to come and join in. It's not just about WordPress, it's about any aspect of portfolios at USQ in higher education more generally. Okay, so different platforms, different approaches, and it's about sharing practice and sharing best practice so that we all learn together. So I do hope that there will be discussion around this presentation and questions, and when this goes into a blog post, there'll be room for you to respond to that. And when we meet again as the special interest group, we will continue the discussion around ePortfolios, employability, best practice, learning and teaching. Thank you.